Well, good morning, everybody out there in our beautiful Duke City, and of course, in the Facebook world and whatever social media you are watching on today. As I know, by the end of this hour, there's many watch parties going on. So, again, thank you to everybody tuning in and viewing with us today. It is Monday Morning Music, and we're so excited. We have an exciting artist today, and we have our friend Santosh with the Staybridge. We're going to get to in just a minute, but I just want to remind everybody we've been doing this series for a couple of months now, and it's been pretty successful. I mean, it has the most views of anything that we do. It's got the most shares, and of course, the most watch parties. So we're always very excited to share with you some of our local talent, some of what's happening out there in the world of hospitality and tourism. And of course, at the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber, one of our departments is our convention and tourism department. And we're excited to be able to bring the local tourism in for now, kind of like in-city tourism, until things change following the guidelines. And so it's important to us to bring this awareness to you guys. And of course, all doing that while supporting some local artisans. So we're excited about Monday Morning Music, and we hope you stay tuned every other Monday for a new artist and a new hotel. So with that being said, the busy week at the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber. We invite you guys to stay tuned to our webinars every Monday and Wednesday. And of course, we always want to thank our partners at New Mexico Tech for making that possible. So with that being said, I sure would like to get to know Santosh and the Staybridge a little bit better. We called them to ask them to host our incredible artist today, Claudio. And so I'm really excited to introduce everybody to Santosh. Tell us who you are, what you do, and where you're at right now.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm president of Excel Hospitality, and Excel Hospitality manages and owns both Staybridges in Albuquerque as well as 2 hotels in Bernalillo. And, we're excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you. Tell us a little bit about right now is kind of like you should probably be close to 100% occupancy if this was pre-COVID. And we know that the hospitality and tourism industry is, one of the hardest hit industries right now during this time. So tell us a little bit about the hotel. Tell us about what you're seeing. Is there any increase in your occupancy? And then tell us a little bit about the hotel in general.
Sure. Pre-COVID, we were kind of gearing up for a great year. But then as soon as COVID hit, you're right, occupancy took a huge hit. So, April, May were definitely our worst months, but we've been, struggling to do the best that we can with the restrictions that that the government has in place. But, once we get the guest in, we want to make sure that they have a great stay with us. So at Staybridge, we definitely offer, what we can. Right now, our hotels are brand new or newly renovated. We are able to serve breakfast again, so we're excited about that. We recently were able to open up our pools just to a limited capacity. So, we're just trying to do the best that we can, and with what we can with all the restrictions in place.
So Santosh, tell us what location you're at right now, because I think it's important to know that out in the world, people are still traveling. Now, we understand there's not a lot of people coming into New Mexico at this time, but you actually have a great convenient location.
Yeah, so right now, there's 2 Staybridges in Albuquerque. There's one on the north side and one by the airport. I believe we're set up at the location at the airport.
Well, we know that we're pretty excited to have you partnering with this little program that we've done for the last few months, because I think it's important to bring awareness to the hospitality and tourism industry. And so I'm encouraging everybody out there, hey, you got an out-of-town guest or you want to do a little weekend getaway, like you heard Santosh breakfast, the pools reopen, consider Staybridge as a getaway for the evening. Create your own staycation by doing something really cool in our city that you've not done before. But I would encourage you to give them a call at the Staybridge Airport, and they'll be able to answer all your calls. And speaking of hospitality, we have also seen such an impact in our artisan, musician community. They rely on whether it's events or breweries or wineries or whatever it may be, to be able to do their music and sell their goods and their products, and of course bring awareness to what they do. And so with that being said, we thought it appropriate to team and kind of share with everybody, our artisans. And so we today have gone out and discovered an incredible musician by the name of Claudio Toulouse. And so I'm super excited to have you with us. Now, I want to ask you where you are right now, because I can kind of guess, but I can see that we're showcasing a little bit of Staybridge.
That's right. I'm happy to say that we are at this beautiful Staybridge Hotel right near the airport, and we're in one of their beautiful rooms, getting to have a little breeze from outside. So I love it. It's wonderful to be here, and I'm honored to be a part of this series. So thank you for having me.
Well, we want to thank Santosh and team for doing that. I'm sure that the room next to you will get a little serenade this morning, so it's kind of fun. And it is a beautiful morning, so I'm glad that you have that window open to get that breeze. We've had crazy, incredible weather lately, and so that's one of the perks of our beautiful city. And with that being said, so let's talk for a minute, Claudio, just a little bit about you. Where are you from? How did you discover your love of music? And tell us a little bit about your style of music.
Yes. So I was originally born in Los Angeles, born to two Colombian immigrants that moved just a few years before. And my father, being a painter and a sculptor, heard about the Santa Fe scene and moved his whole family in 1992 out to Albuquerque. And so I was raised just outside of Albuquerque in Tijeras for many years, and then in Sandia Park. Now I live in Albuquerque, but through my father, I found a love for music as well as art, and now I'm actually making both sculptures as well as making music on a professional basis, which is beautiful. I studied all through the school systems here in Albuquerque and in the East Mountains, from Roosevelt Middle School to Manzano High School, and I got my music degree at the University of New Mexico with concentration in arts and medicine and arts management. And since graduating, I've just been performing quite a bit in Albuquerque and around the country, as well as starting to make some artwork of my own and sell that, and have some pieces actually installed in downtown Albuquerque and Santa Fe and around the country. So,
oh, wow. Okay. So an artisan and a musician, that's an incredible combo. You don't always see somebody so talented. And so we love hearing about that. So tell us a little bit about your art, your sculpture pieces, and what inspires you.
Yeah. Well, I grew up surrounded by my father's artwork, and he's an oil painter and a bronze sculptor, doing semi-figurative work, which means essentially an abstract version of two people together or a family. And, the simplicity of his work, combined with having gone to so many countless art shows all around the country and seeing other artists exhibiting their work, working in the metals is something that called to me, and eventually working with steel and aluminum, some fabrication and a little bit of cast sculptures. But I'm inspired by simplicity. I'm inspired by music, by my everyday life. So my artwork is about people being together, about knowing where we're from and embracing our heritage, our ancestors, embracing my love for music, and embracing my love for questioning things. I actually have a question mark that stands 7 feet tall in downtown Albuquerque, right next to the Robinson Park.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It works. And got a 12-foot tall exclamation point up in Santa Fe. So I just kind of love everything. I'm inspired by life in general and by love and music. So I try and incorporate that all into my artwork, as well as into my music and my original music, which I'm working on my second album. So it's a beautiful thing to have two things you love, and by day make art, and at night create music, and work on both of them to a professional status, and hopefully continue to do both of them for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, it's pretty inspiring when you see certain pieces of art, and it's nice to know that those pieces are yours, because you see them and you're like, I wonder how that came to be, or what was the inspiration behind that, because it's so simple, but yet it tells a story. So I think that's really amazing. So tell us really quick a little bit about your style of music, and what do we get to hear from you today?
Of course. Well, I've always loved blues, soul music, and I actually studied jazz music through high school and into the university days and stuff. So my original music, I would say, is a blend, also being Colombiano, is a blend of Latino music into soul, and with the harmony and roots of jazz and blues. So a little bit of everything. And,
so it is. It's a big mix. It sounds like you.
That's right. That's right.
Well, we are super excited to hear from you this morning, and I know that our Facebook viewers this morning are excited to hear from you. So help us get our Monday morning started with incredible and inspirational music from Claudio Talus. And I want to say thank you to Santosh at the Stay Bridge. We appreciate you guys, and remember, right now the hospitality and tourism industry needs us more than ever. And if you have an opportunity to get out and do a staycation and explore places in the city you've never been and eat at a restaurant you've never been, please get out and do so. Support local, support us. Let's rebuild this community together. And while doing it, let's listen to the beautiful sounds of Mr. Claudio. So Santosh and I are going to sign off. You guys have a great hour, and we will see you later on today. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
So that was an original song of mine called Gratitude, and that's a song that is going to be on my next album, The Story of Part 2. I'm going to continue with the song from my first album. This next song is called Set Me Free, and it's the first song on my album called The Story of Part 1. I hope you enjoy it. Do you want to lift the amp?
Yeah, just. Shift up. Put it there better. Okay. Do you need that?
Not right now. No.
Move that.
You're more than I could have asked for, sure. I thought that we'd last or more. Mine had too much, but now I see things clearly. So did my fantasy throw away all my dreams, or did you set me free, let me be? I wonder. If I brought the world, would you take it now? And if there's barriers, I know we'll break them, 'cause we are in a zone where we can make it high. And if I carry us, I'll just be faking it. So did my fantasy now throw away all my dreams, or did you set me free, let me be? I wonder now where this life has turned out for you now. Is it the same that you once thought it could be? Or are you the same now? Am I the same guy I once was when we thought we'd found it all night? No, no, no. Hey, so do it all. Oh, hey. So did my fantasy now throw away all my dreams? Oh, did you set me free, let me be? I wonder. All right, so that was a little song by the great Antonio Carlos Jobim, one of my favorite Brazilian composers. That's actually one of my father's favorite songs, and now becoming one of my favorite songs, called "The Girl from Ipanema." So I'm going to continue on with something I love to do. As a matter of fact, I host a jam session at Ben Michael's restaurant on Wednesdays, and because of the COVID situation as it was happening, I was not getting to perform, which was not very fun. And so I began going live on Facebook every Wednesday for about 3 months. And what I'd often end up doing is using this wonderful pedal that I have called the loop pedal to essentially jam with myself. Lay down a rhythm track and then press record and go back over and kind of play some solo stuff, some different stuff, almost as if I'm playing 2 guitars. And it's great to reconnect with this, this tool, this guitar pedal, because for many years when I was first at college and growing up and getting my heart broken, I seemed to deal with my feelings and look for therapy through music. And the number one tool of that therapy was my loop pedal, because I would just come home from a hard day's work. Maybe I was dealing with some problems with the lady I was dating, or, I had a fight with someone in my life, and I went home, and how I would de-stress or just take everything off my mind is essentially start playing something, record it as a loop, and then just get lost in the world of playing. And I'd go for 15, 20, sometimes 30 minutes on just one loop. I'm not going to do that to you today, but I'll give you a little taste of it. It's something I love to do, and I hope you enjoy it. Once again, my name is Claudio Toulouse, and it's a pleasure being here in this series. I appreciate all you out there listening. I hope you guys are having a good start to your week, and yeah, here we go. It's always a funny thing trying to catch it. Of course, the loop pedal continues playing and continues playing, so you got to click on it twice to turn it off, and sometimes that doesn't happen. But thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you're enjoying the music today. I'm going to continue with a beautiful jazz song that I love to play. By the great Charles Mingus. And this song is called Nostalgia in Times Square. I'm gonna get back to playing another one of my songs. This next song is called Sigh, and it's also on that first album, The Story of Part One. I hope you enjoy it. I wanna be hearing this simultaneously, but not knowing me. I'll just try, but I can't turn it away. In all my dreams, there's a big field of opportunity, and all my dreams are growing in it. Oh, in my world, I am fighting with the hands that claim life and time fly by. If I catch up to life, then I'll sigh. A brand new day to initiate and motivate me in a brand new way till I generate all the things I need. In my head, there's 1,000 things, and I keep thinking that I could be dead. So I'll move until they take me. In my world, I am fighting with the hands that claim life and time fly by now. If I catch up to I, and I feel that I am in a place that's right. I can free my mind and just sigh. Oh. catch up too high, then I'll sigh. Oh, if I catch up too high, then I'll sigh. Oh, if I catch up too high, then I'll sigh. Thank y'all so much for listening one more time. My name is Claudio Toulouse, and it's a pleasure to be here with you guys. This is going to be my last song. I hope you've enjoyed it. I thank the Albuquerque Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for hosting this, as well as Staybridge, this beautiful hotel right by the airport. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week. And you can catch me on Wednesday nights at Ben Michael's Restaurant if you so feel inclined to come on out these crazy times. The music has started back up. So thank you one more time for everyone being a part of this. This last song is called Ella. so very much. Pleasure to be here. And thank you to the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce. Thank you to Staybridge one more time. And yeah.